Now, this is Eyewitness News weather.
And we've got another hot one out there on this Sunday late afternoon. The temperatures range from the upper 90s to the hundreds at this hour from the South Valley to the Antelope Valley, the Indian Wells Valley, and even the KRV and the mountains of Tehachapi. You are now finally back down into the mid-80s. You were hitting 90 as well out there. 86 degrees currently along the 5 through Lebec, and we've got temperatures that were up to 100 degrees yet again today along the 99 after a brief break yesterday. Made it up to the big 100. The average is 4 degrees less, and the record was 10 degrees more back in 1913. Started off the day at 73, and the record low, look at that, it was 49 back in 1903. And once again, a familiar sight, some cirrus clouds coming on in from the southwest. You can see those in the visible satellite across the South Valley. Earlier on, there was a lot less, but now there's quite a bit more. How close is the monsoonal boundary? Well, actually, not that far away. Here's a look at Baja, where thunderstorms have been erupting out there today. And not only that, but the big cumulonimbus clouds extend, and even some mid-level clouds develop into the Pacific. Keep a close eye on that. Zooming on into that, you will see that this is what we call elevated instability. These clouds are out of the altocumulus, and they can form over the cooler ocean waters, not limited to the hot land like you've got here or the mountains. And by the way, sometimes those can form into showers or thunderstorms too. Right now, we've got some thunderstorm cells over Baja and some isolated action in Riverside County, southeast of Palm Springs. Moving to the north, this is a look at that pocket of localized instability that flared up out there this afternoon. High pressure currently over New Mexico, HOT in between there and here, and a bit of a southeasterly push out of Baja rounding the coastline, possibly moving north into parts of Southern California tonight. This could be why the Storm Prediction Center out of Norman, Oklahoma is forecasting at least the potential for maybe some thunderstorms to sneak into parts of the Southland for Monday. That is for tomorrow, and that boundary is getting closer to our neck of the woods. Right now it looks like it's just to the east, but that's why I'm watching that area of atmospheric instability carefully over Baja, because there's always a chance that could sneak on to the north and even further west than indicated. Right now, we are looking at the heat sneaking on in once again and building on in and expanding those triple digits across the region. The afternoons continue breezy, which means the fire danger will be elevated locally. Lots of sunshine, occasionally high clouds, but there could be some more cloud cover moving on in later this week. We'll take a look at that more detailed later tonight as more information becomes available. Here's a look at the infrared satellite. Believe it or not, another tropical storm is affecting Hawaii. This is Moke moving west. Most of this will slam the Big Island with a lot of heavy rain potentially through tomorrow, and that could lead to more floods and maybe even some mud to landslides. To the northwest, Lala is still there, believe it or not. Winds sustained at 65 miles an hour, hitting potentially slightly cooler water, but still warmer than average across a large part of the Pacific. El Nino is really kicking. And then we've got another storm, believe it or not, developing southwest of Baja. This is Tropical Storm Isel. Have to keep a close eye on this. Could send the surf up, and maybe, just maybe, even a chance of moisture increasing from the south later on towards the latter part of this week. Let's take a look at the forecast for tomorrow. Looks like it'll be very hot along the Colorado River. Thunderstorms potential at times throughout the area. Across the Central Valley, up above 100 degrees, and the San Francisco Bay closing in on 70 in Monterey, slightly cooler in San Francisco. The next 7 days, you've got the highest heat tomorrow and staying in the triple digits right on through most of this week, it seems, for the South Valley. Overnight lows getting very warm, too. The mountains will possibly hit or exceed 90 at least through the next several days, if not longer. It looks like the KRV, you hit the 100-degree mark. It looks like you'll be there right on through Monday and Tuesday. One more stop takes us to the desert, where it will be triple-digit territory Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and beyond. Have a great evening.